Good morning, guys. What an amazing day yesterday with Amazon. Congrats to all Amazon holders. And just an absolute rip. And of course, G-Dog came back for you guys, and today's up huge pre-market. I hope it breaks 200 for you guys. SPY flirting with all-time highs, and it's just holding levels, right? All these people that were getting bearish here, right, trying to predict and whatnot, great. But why predict when the levels are right in front of you, where you can be more with more confirmation, right? That's the only thing I've learned myself. This is the biggest thing I've learned this year myself. Instead of predicting, play the levels. That's the truth, right? If predicting something, when it breaks a level, you're right. Go ahead, jump in your position, right? But many of you guys in the room are trying to predict sometimes. Don't do it. Play the levels. That is the ultimate truth for the market, right? SPY 470.50 hold. We go higher, 475, 480. Anything below, we do have all the way towards 464 on SPY. And on the gamma report, if you read it today, right, we have a tight range expected, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be the truth, but like that's what the numbers are saying. They're expecting between, this is SPX, right? You can open up SPX, 4,675 and between 47.25, and then there's a mega wall at. So this is something I'll start covering a little bit, and slowly once you guys learn, maybe we'll do a session on this, and then we'll go in more depth. 47 is the gamma wall where most of the calls and puts will be expiring. Okay, so a likely pin could occur, and anything underneath, obviously, if S&P, another number, if it breaks 4645 or 475, was it? It's in the pre-market gamma. Anyways, if it breaks the number to the downside, then we might expect more volatility. But for now, based on the numbers that we have, we're expecting a tight range between 46.75 and 47.25. And on the other hand, Qs, we got that disconnect that we were talking about. We spoke about this disconnect back here in November, early November, October. That personally, I was looking for Qs to disconnect a little for S&P, because I wanted the tech sector to run and maybe S&P to just go sideways or consolidate for the next few weeks, and then maybe so we take advantage of this rally, and then we become cautious and look for a possible pullback, which I think will be coming either in December, maybe in Jan, maybe in Feb, maybe in March, but it will be coming and we'll catch it, right? But Q's up, very nice up pre-market, all-time highs, and we gave this number to you guys yesterday, 16,449 on NQ. We break this upside, a possible tech rally, and there you guys go, we have it, right? And we may retest yesterday's closing price, obviously between 401, but overall, as long as we hold above 400, I think we're good. I definitely don't want to see a close near 400 because that signals selling, but I would love a close above 403, right? That will be very bullish into next week. And next week is a short week. Know this, Thursday the markets are closed. Friday we will be closing early. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday close, and Friday. So manage your weekly positions or roll them out. AMAT, Applied Materials, they had earnings. They had this little box break. Oh man. They had a box breakout some time back. We made all-time highs, but on earnings, a lot of people were probably expecting the same type of move as in Nvidia, QCOM, and whatnot. Unfortunately, they're down on earnings. I don't think anybody played AMAT in our group. If you did, then it is down pre-market. All I can say is, what this level right here, the box retest, 145 is a must hold. The only comments I'll make here is 145 is must hold if it dips, right? And if it reclaims, once it takes out 160, we see more upside, okay? We will see more upside. But between 145 and 160, it will be a chop zone. It will be a gambler's zone. You're going to try predicting the move. In my opinion, don't do it because it's very hard to be right. How do you know which way to go? Don't get stuck in areas like this or something like this. A bounce from 145, right? Or 160 breaks and we see a lot more upside. And with AMAT, some negative and positive reactions across the board. So the negative reactions will go over first. LRCX is down pre-market, right? I don't know if it has to do with AMAT or what might it be, because some of these chip companies work with each other. They supply materials to each other, right? So I think that's what the market looks at. But on LRCX, I can only say one thing. Those that are trying to catch here, we need a 640 solid hold. If LRCX can get a 640 hold, we go to 670, and then above 680, there's more upside. All right, but here is a chop zone. If you're trying to catch here, 640 is a must hold. You can play to the upside. And then the QCOM, slight negative, not a lot, just a little bit, right? But it made a huge run. I do expect some consolidation. If it does want to run high, 200 is probably a pull magnet level, psychological. but we must hold below Wednesday's low, which was 178. All right, and this comment, if we retest 150 tomorrow, can be a huge lot if we take a 150. So this was last week when I went over, I guess, and I guess it worked out if anybody caught it. TSM, great move. We caught it right here. We caught TSM right here. I took some profits off. We caught TSM right here at the 200-day moving average with a strength. We caught this entire move right at the top, 124. I did mention in the top that this is a scale out area. Why is it a scale out area? It's very simple. I don't want to be blinded by the upside area because it's right here. There could be selling that can go on in this zone. So what I did was I just took off some profits, and now it's opening low. And if it takes out yesterday's high, it consolidates here. We have till March, then it probably runs, right? And I will likely keep a stop at my break even on the rest of my TSM. So I still exit the trade green overall, right? That's how I would manage this. And positive reactions, Micron, Boogie, great call, congrats. He's been doing a lot of technical analysis, sits there, and what a great call he made on MU, whatever he saw. But you guys are going to be up more than 100% right at the open. The only thing with MU is every time it gaps up, I was looking, I mean, sometimes it does run, don't get me wrong, but many times it just gives up gains. If you just go back in the chart, on the gap ups, it likes to give up gains and then continue the next day, right? So in my opinion, what I would suggest if you're in MU, manage, lock in your profits, lock in your principal, and then with a little bit, you can play around. That's up to you, but you guys are up huge, so congrats. Manage Micron at the open. And then NVIDIA, super strong, right? Definitely the best chip stock there is. No doubt, if we take out yesterday's high today, it can rip a lot more. And this Friday can really be the OPEX week. And don't forget, today's OPEX, guys, option expiries, so things can turn upside down also. Right, OPEX does not mean the market is going to dip or rip. Sometimes it just stays sideways, nothing happens, right? But sometimes there is volatility. It could be to the downside or upside. Hence, you must always manage. NVIDIA, there's a gap fill right here, all the way towards 292-ish. But ran a lot. Personally, I will stay away from it, but I think they might take this to a trillion touch, and let's see what happens after. And anything is possible in the markets. NVIDIA is super strong. For now, if it takes out yesterday's high, I would play to the upside. Right, I won't look at these extensions because in this market now, when things are super strong, they just run, right? D-Dog, I believe you guys bought D-Dog on Wednesday, if I'm not wrong, right? You guys bought D-Dog, or yesterday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday you guys bought it, and LB already went over this post market, but you guys bought it here, gave gains, and then yesterday's is held. It is the Motley Fool pick. Usually their stocks run, and D-Dog is very strong. It's trading their all-time highs, and today is the last day of the week. Maybe they want to go full engulfing. If it takes out the high of 200, so 200, if it gets through, and if it pokes above 200, it might give you a $3-4 towards 205, right? And today they're up huge pre-market. I think Q comes up $5-6. So you have a chance right at the open to manage your calls and maybe buy more time, buy the December 3rd week or the week after if you still want to be in the stock. Right, but above, I think if the pre-market gains hold and it takes out 200, you guys might get your 205. But at the same time, it can dip also. So based on your account, I would just manage right at the open, roll out, buy more time, or just manage, have a stop loss maybe. Amazon, absolute monster. So I was looking at Amazon yesterday. I was doing a lot of things on this. So these trend lines are going back to many years. I'm not gonna zoom out of it. Right, I put in a lot of work in these. But so yesterday I was doing this last night to see what are the possibilities, right? For now, Amazon just very strong. And Boogie yesterday asked me, we were talking about Amazon. I told him this resistance right here probably might not matter that much because I do want to explain this chart to you guys. Maybe we'll do it intraday today, right? For the free members as well. But here, Amazon just needs to hold above yesterday's closing price, which is roughly 36.96. And if we continue holding above 3,700 by 10 a.m. and we take out the highs of today, right? If we continue holding above 3,700 today and we take out the high of the day today, we likely rip towards all-time highs today itself. All right. It is OPEX week. Anything is possible. Maybe we can give up all gains. Every Amazon position call is up huge. It is up to you to manage. I managed a lot yesterday. I rolled out. I sold calls against the calls I have. I did whatever I could to manage my positions in Amazon so I can stay in it comfortably over the weekend. All right. And no need to chase. Some of you guys are having FOMO that I need to catch Amazon. That's fine. Let it set up. Maybe it rips again today. Let the leg settle. Let it flag. Next week is a short week. I'm pretty sure we'll catch. We won't miss Amazon. We'll catch it even if it goes to 4K. Just don't end up catching this huge spike because the premiums are super jacked. They're very expensive. The premiums on Amazon are very, very expensive. I'm telling you guys. Something could be up, but just don't get caught holding the bag because when they go down and Amazon consolidates, the premiums are going to die a lot. All right. And if we take out all-time highs, then the sky is the limit. Then I think is a monster in the making. Then I think 4,000 is coming. Tesla, great move. But personally, I will tell you guys what I see on this chart. Right? I guess I will. I think I was right. Right from here, 1070 we saw call. I said here that 1079 is a magnet level. Personally, here's what I see happening on Tesla, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be right on this one. This is what I see happening on Tesla. I'll give you guys right now. It's going to make one of these patterns. It's going to make one of these patterns. I don't know how accurate these trend lines are going to be, but I think it's going to make one of these patterns, and it's going to kill premium outside all-time highs or near here and below here. It might even go fill a gap here, right here, and then come back here. It might do one of these things. That's what I see happening on Tesla, to be honest. But if it takes out all-time highs, then sky is the limit. But here is premium burn, just know that. Pfizer, we have an upgrade on Pfizer from BMO. They upgraded Pfizer to $60, right? That's all-time highs. We rode this entire leg. If you're not in our premium and if you're a free member watching right now, so in Pfizer, we first, LB caught the play, we caught this entire leg, right? It's because of the research that we put in, we find out. And then I bought Pfizer again at these levels. A little turbulence here for me, that's fine. But now those same calls are up over 150%. And I sold almost, I think half I'm still holding. And from some other half, I rolled profits into spreads, right? So however I can manage. And Pfizer, I think it's a nice little continuation pattern like this, right? Like a upside. So I'm not even looking at the day-to-day action. I'm just looking at the every 1-2 days now to manage my position. If you're in spreads with me, if you bought them at the open, they're going to be up nice for December, right? They will be up really nice. So you guys need to manage. And Bucky, of course, I have Shop on my list. Shopify, we have the butterflies. We have the range that we bought right here. Awesome. So we have the 750 calls. We sold 780 calls, and we bought 1810 calls. And Shopify is opening near 1720. These butterflies right off the back are going to be up over 100%, maybe even 200%. Yesterday they were trading up nice. I think they're going to be up over 100%. And Bucky, you have a crazy entry. I think at the open you're going to be up around 600, 700% on your butterflies because your entry is 40 cents, I believe, and mine is $1.60. And but if we do get anything above 750 on Shop by intraday and it holds near 1760, 1770, I think I'm going to nail 700, 800% on these butterflies. So let's see. But obviously, if it gives up gains all day, then they're going to go down. All I can say is at the open, they're going to be up huge. Shop can easily give up gains and come close red, or it continues going. You manage your based on your account. They're going to be up 100%, I think. So it is up to you how you manage your butterflies. Now, don't wait for my exit. Don't wait for anybody else's. Watch the trading psychology video if you have to. You have to focus on your own account, on your own entry and exit. It will make you a better trader. Trust me, you will be able to manage better. And what else we have? And next we have any tickers, T, that you want to cover?
Not right now, no.
T, Boogie, you have anything? Guys, that's it. I think it's 15 minutes in, but I can only just say one thing. Manage your accounts. We're up huge, especially if you're in Amazon. Just manage. Don't be. I hope it continues. Any position you're in, Micron, I mean, it's going to be up huge overnight, right? So focus on yourselves, I guess, locking in profits. And let's see if intraday we get some lot of plays, right? That's all I can say. God bless. And the premium Discord, all the free members listening, our premium chat is open today. Okay, so you can join our Discord. Our premium is open for the free members to show you guys what we do and the value we provide. Come join us, check us out. Manage your accounts always. Take care.